Orlando Boquette, in conviction for attempted sexual battery and burglary, was finally vacated by DNA testing on the victim's clothing. The crime was committed June 25 of 1982. The victim misidentified Boquette at trial. He testified that he had been home the entire evening with his family watching TV. The evidence that the semen collected on her underwear was taken prima facie, and Boquette spent 23 years falsely convicted, 14 of which was in prison. He had to motion the court to take action on his beliefs, and a private laboratory conducted the test, and the conviction was overturned on that day, the 23rd of May, 2006. It's kind of a very interesting story. I understand that, Orlando, you were a Cuban
refugee, 1980.
In 1980, you came over here as a refugee.
Yeah, they call us Marielito.
Pardon me?
Marielito, they call us Marielitos, 1980, Cuban refugee.
Yours is a very sad story that you had to stay in there, and I understand, you know, Jeff next to you, Jeff Deskovich, spent 16 years in prison, so the both of you have spent a significant amount of time, and I do want to, towards the end of the program, get into the changeover that you had to, because that's when we did that program last time, Jeff, it was so important to talk about what it was like not to be there and to try to rejoin the surface of the world, the planet that you had to go to.
Right, exactly.
So I want him to be able to, you know, walk me through what he went through, all right?
Sure.
There's a little bit of an English understanding difference. La diferencia es un poquito, pero es
No problem,
importante.
speak my English. I learn English
Okay,
in
I can't
prison.
speak no más en español. Jeff, just real quick, just so we can highlight film what you did before we get into Orlando's story. Real quick, how are you doing now? Is everything okay? You know, based on your the 16 years you spent in, or are your organization? Tell me just real quickly about that.
Yeah, sure. So I feel like I'm pretty well adjusted. I mean, as you know, I was incarcerated wrongfully for 16 years prior to being exonerated through DNA testing.
Similar charge.
Similar charge, yeah. It was a rape along with a murder. Also similar DNA excluded me. As a matter of fact, Orlando and I were both exonerated in the same year, coincidentally back in 2006. And upon my release, I've been an advocate.
Wow.
And I have the nonprofit organization, and we free similarly situated people, and we work to prevent wrongful convictions and help exonerees afterwards. Briefly, we're in the middle of fundraising for the organization. There's a crowdfunding site called Patreon, which we're looking for a lot of people who can part with a small amount of money on a recurring basis, even if it's just $3. I mean, sacrifice a cup of coffee once out a week. If I get 25,000 people doing that, you know, I would have a $900,000 budget with which to hire additional lawyers, investigators, and paralegals to help free people. In our organization's history, the Jeffrey Deskovic Foundation for Justice, we exonerated one person. We helped 3 other people get their freedom. It was clear they were innocent from the record, so we prevailed on the parole board to release them. We helped 4 people get reintegrate, and we have another exoneration that's going to take place.
All right.
There's already an acknowledgement that our client is
You
innocent.
weren't able to help Orlando, though, because he
I
came
was
out the
not.
same time as you, and
That's
your
right.
organization wasn't there yet, right?
That's right, exactly right.
When you both came out, you didn't have an organization such as yours to work with, right?
I did not, no. And so it was very difficult for him. As a matter of fact, it's still difficult for him, but we'll get into that later on in the program.
Okay, sure, yes, we will. I want you to support me on this one.
Totally.
As a legal reformer, the citizens need to take action to get some of these lives that were, in my opinion, wasted. I mean, they were...
If I can just jump in for a
Yeah.
half second on that point, just because this part's related to New York while Orlando's story is Florida. So there's currently legislation pending right now. It's Senate Bill 24, Assembly Bill 1131. And basically it would establish a commission on prosecutor conduct, an independent oversight board for the prosecutors, prosecutorial misconduct being a big common thread through most of the wrongful convictions, is pending in Albany right now. We need as many of the viewers as possible, and then some, to call their elected officials and voice their support for that bill. I think that we have a chance to get it passed this year. It would be the country's first oversight board for prosecutors.
Doesn't it seem like that should have happened a long time ago?
It really should have. You're right. I agree completely. Listen, judges have oversight. There's a commission on judicial conduct. Even every profession has an oversight board, even down to the barber. Why not the prosecutors?
Right. And I know that it takes a long time to get a bill to the point that this is at. You got the Senate bill number and the Assembly bill number, so
Strong bipartisan
good luck on that. And
support.
if I can do anything to help you support, if you give me a copy of it or just give
Sure.
me the number, I'll search it online to get it. I'll be glad to support you.
Thank you.
And then I'm sure Orlando feels the same way, right?
Absolutely, he does.
So, seeing you for the first time, I don't really know you. Give us, y habla con despacio, sí, también.
Yes.
¿Qué pasa con tuyo? And empieza in the beginning.
In the beginning,
Yeah.
when after I get out in 2006,
Well,
No.
no, he want to know about your case. Explain, what were you
Oh, my
arrested
case
for?
in
What
the
was the
beginning.
evidence against you? Tell your story.
oh, my case. Okay. I came from Cuba in 1980. I'm 26 years old.
And the pictures, we have the pictures to
Yes.
back up
Well, the
what you
picture,
look
that's
like
the
then.
DOC. That's the first person. That's the prison
Okay.
I escaped. 2 years later, about 1.5 years later, I watch remember Spain soccer, el Mundial de España?
Sí.
The Spain soccer, okay?
Sí,
Tournament
el equipo de
in
mundial.
1982, yes, they did it in Spain. All right, I watched TV and with my family, we watched the game, the soccer game, and we go to a store later to buy. It's late, real late, about after 12 o'clock, midnight. We go to a store to buy beer. That day, you see the picture. I got all my hair, but that day, exactly in the morning, my cousin Richard, he tried to cut my hair, but he missed my hair and he shaved my hair. I look like a bald head, like I don't have hair. And when I go to a store, I get out of the store, all I see is 2 police cars about 15 foot front to me, or 20 foot front to me. One police called me, I go over there,
Frente de
front of the store, the downtown, yeah, downtown in Florida Key. When I go over there, one police grab me, Afro-American police, he grab me, put my face top on the police car. In that moment, I don't speak no English, you know? I don't speak no English. I don't imagine what's going on.
Because you were only in the country for a short while at that
Yeah,
point.
for 1 year and a half.
Year and a
I
half.
figured out my income tax. I'm a normal.
I don't like this country.
I'm a normal good boy, you know.
Yeah.
I know. I got future. I got my dream. Why I moved from Cuba to over here. I live with my
I'm gonna
family.
talk to you about that later,
I don't see
okay.
my family for 36 years.
Remind me.
I live with my son in Cuba in 1980. In 1980, my son is 3 years old. I never see again.
Yeah.
I never see my son again. I never come back to Cuba because, okay, let me go back to the point. When they arrest, I don't imagine, I don't know what's going on. I don't speak English, I don't understand nothing, no word. Okay, they send me to a county jail. Next day,
A what?
to the county jail.
County jail.
the county jail.
They
Okay.
sent to me to a county jail. I waited over there for 8 months to a trial. They tried me make deal. They tried to give to me 3 year probation. 3 years probation. If
3
I
years
plead
probation
guilty,
if he
if I
admitted
if I
that
plead
he...
guilty, yes, sir.
Okay.
If I plead guilty.
To what? What was the charge, by the way?
The charges they give to me 50 years for burglary with assault.
They
And
charge
15
Fif-
years.
15 years.
50
50?
50 for burglary with assault. And 15 years wrong concomitant for intended excessive battery. 15 years run together. It's 2 charges. But they put one, the excessive battery, they put run together.
Concurrent charge, they call them, right?
Yes,
Yeah.
sir.
Of course, they charge you with that. What was the evidence they used against you? What they used?
Okay,
in the court?
they said they got my blood. They got my blood.
Mm-hmm.
They made.
They took it.
They take my blood.
Sí.
They take my blood. They found the blood in the criminal place. Where that happened, they found the blood.
At the
And
crime scene.
The crime scene. And they made taking my blood test. My blood's all positive.
Yeah.
No matches to the other blood, but they don't care. They never have my fingerprints.
They were able to match it at that time?
No, my blood don't match
That's what
it.
he's saying, that they didn't match it. It didn't, even back then, his case didn't make sense because the blood
That's
type
what I'm saying,
didn't
it didn't match at that
and then
time.
the fingerprints didn't match. So no fingerprints, no blood.
No
Keep
blood,
going.
and they deny me. I asked for the line out. I asked for the polygraph because before they arrested me, 1 year before when I live in Miami, I work in the store. In the store to get that job, I take it. You have to take a polygraph. I take a polygraph. Okay, I asked you for polygraph. I asked you for the line out. They denied to me, and they do to me two. Police write 2 police report. The first one they break, and they write next day the other police report. 2 police reports in my case.
So the first one they destroyed, is that
They
what you're saying?
destroyed. They destroyed.
Okay.
That's be in my transcript. Everything I tell you right
That
now,
there was a
be in my transcript.
So in your transcript, it says that the first police report was destroyed.
Yes, I talking about that. They deny it, but I talking about that.
Okay.
They know they did it. In my attorney, they know. Look at what happened in my trial. I have police defended attorney, female, June Rice. She know I'm innocent. She do good job in my case. I never ask you to the trial, to the judge, change my attorney. They did it. And someday I be in the cell and she's come to my cell and she cry and cry and cry.
Oh, so it came to your cell.
So to my
Okay,
cell,
okay.
I asked to her with somebody else, another inmate, interpreter, translated me because I don't speak no English.
Right.
Right? The translator is inmate. They use inmate. You know, another inmate.
Another inmate, okay.
Yeah, they don't use, in that year in the 80s. They don't
Anybody
use,
they could get, yeah, okay.
Yes, sir. And I asked to her, why you cry? I'm happy with you. You know I'm innocent. You know you go when you can. And they said, no, Orlando, I can't represent to you anymore. I said, why not? You don't like my case? She said, yes. And she still cried. They kick her out.
Yeah.
And they paid. The state paid the private attorney.
They gave you a
Limo.
different attorney, but what was
Yeah,
the-
but they had to come up with funding to pay for the attorney.
Yeah, right, that's his
The
point.
state or the county.
They
or-
did it, but they did it. I never asked
Okay,
you. I never
okay.
asked you for that. I don't like that.
Yeah, you want that anyway, yeah.
That
You would rather
attorney
have,
cross me out. He is still being in Florida again. Henry Lee Moguston. He corrupt attorney in that moment because in 1980s in Florida again, they got the system. The system have corrupt problem.
This
I don't
is-
know if you hear the Bruce Clean organic. This,
But just going back to the trial, though, but there's no fingerprint, no blood. What did they use as evidence? They used something.
Only they use they say they got the victim inside the police car, but they never shut down the police car window. I don't see no victim. They say some woman inside the car point me. That's the man. Because I'm Boquette and got most.
word of mouth only, no
The victim
no
came-
physical
did
evidence.
The victim come
No
to
physical
court?
evidence.
Did the
Never
vic-
have physical evidence
Did
from
the
me.
victim come to court and say that's him?
No, they bring the victim inside the car, Jeff.
Right, but not in the courtroom?
And the courtroom later they bring, but the victim have the hat and cover the face.
Look at that.
I don't know what they do. And
They do that because, they don't want, if ever you get out, to recognize the face.
They know I not get out because they know. They know, no.
If
They
only,
know.
you know.
And they separated. She from Spain. They separated, translated. Old lady, and la mom me amo yo me. She cried. She told me, Orlando, this is the last job I do for interpreting.
Did you ever write her a letter
I
of
believe
thanks
she passed away.
uh,
To who? To
to the attorney that was helping you, the one that cried,
June Rice.
La Lluvia?
That's a beautiful point you touch now. She passed away about breast cancer. When I be in prison, I promise to my God, if you someday
Oh
you
my
take me
God,
out of
yeah,
here,
that's terrible.
I go run the 7 Mile Bridge.
¿De cuánto
Then
años?
I open my show you the 7 Mile Bridge T-shirt I have. 2007. Okay.
Okay.
I promise to my God, if I get out of here someday, I go run a 7-mile bridge in Key West in her name.
And her name.
Yeah, I did. I got the t-shirt
Okay.
here now.
Oh yeah. Okay.
I got the
You got her name on the shirt?
No, but I put the June Rice. I put the name. Ronnie, I put the her name, June Rice, 1982. She passed away.
How old was she? ¿Cuántos años?
Well, when they arrested me, I'm 27. I believe she's 30 some, 33 or 34, but she passed away, I don't know exactly. I know she passed away about breast cancer because when they exonerated me in 2006, they take me back to the court. Richard Payne.
I would write a
Richard
letter too,
Payne,
baby.
Richard Payne.
How about a family? Does she have a sister or something? Or
I had to discover it because I would like to meet it.
if you ever have the time to do that, you
Okay,
should.
for sure. We can
Because
do a lot of work.
They'd appreciate it.
Yes, for sure.
I don't know if you have a liaison in that your organization, but that's not a bad idea.
And
I tried to find, but
Richard Payne, the judge exonerated me now. He tried to help me to get my compensation. He made it from Monroe County in Florida. All right? And
So you thank him too, I guess. you
he
know.
go write the letter to a legislator, to Governor Reed Scott, and to a state attorney in Miami, general state attorney in Miami, and he go help to me. Do you know why I know June Wright passed away about breast cancer? Because when they take me to the court in 2006 to exonerate me, Innocent Project in New York, the judge put the hand grabbing me like this. He asked me, Orlando, do you remember your first attorney? I said, for sure, June Rice. Yeah, they kicked her out from my trial. And she come and cry to myself. He told me, Orlando, she here today. And Nina Morrison, my attorney from Innocent Project, because I'm excited. I said, Judge, I want to see her.
Yeah.
But Nina Morris said to the judge, hold on, Judge. Let me explain to her, to Orlando. And she grabbed me out, said, Orlando, she passed away about breast cancer, and she hear the spirit.
Yeah. Oh, that's a sad
so
story.
you lose the trial and you get 50 years, right? And what happened then?
I lose the trial. I'm waiting for my first appeal, direct appeal.
Sure.
Because I asked you for a new trial. I never asked you to reduce my sentence because I don't got no cent. They give to me the cent, right?
The sentence, yeah.
1 year later, the public defender in Miami did it to me. My direct appeal. I never see nobody. Only in the phone one time. No phone, letter. I'm sorry. They reduced the 15 year. They run together with the 15 year for burglary for synthetic sexual battery.
Right.
They reduced. I never asked you for that, for nothing. No. They reduced to 5 years because the maximum statute of
Isn't
limitation.
that suspect that there's something wrong when they come up? They reduce.
The maximum, the 15 year, the synthetic sexual battery maximum sentence is 5 years.
Maximum, yeah.
Maximum.
Okay.
They break the law, but they did it purpose. Okay, when he did the first appeal, only we reduced the 50 years to 5, but we don't touch.
You wonder why we need legal reform. You know,
Yeah.
I asked you for a new trial. Okay, let me go to a point. I'm sorry. This point is terrible for me because I run it for 10 years like a slave, like a rat. It's terrible. Let me tell you something. I do better time in prison when I run it from prison.
So you
All right?
escaped?
Yeah,
Yes,
so tell
I
me,
escaped.
you
I
escaped the prison.
I'm waiting for the first
Can you
appeal.
talk about that too?
Yeah, why not?
Let me
Why
hear
not?
how you do it. How'd you do
Okay,
that?
first, I waited for my first appeal. They denied my new trial. Okay? I said, okay, I want to get out of here. I want to prove
And I don't
I'm
blame you. I want
innocent.
to get out of here too.
Yes, but they judge me now.
Yeah.
They get mad with me because I escaped. They try to compare my escape with the two real criminal New York escape.
Yeah.
Right? Why
Yeah.
they don't want to give to me my compensation? Okay, I'm waiting. I said, God, I have to get out of here. I finished reading Papillon. Do you know read Papillon?
Sí.
The book?
Butterfly.
Yeah, Butterfly, but Butterfly later in the movie Marlon Brando made a movie. I read in the real Papillon.
Sure.
Okay, he tries. I say, okay. That book motivated to me. I read the Bible, my first Bible. I read it in prison, thank to God. All right. My first Bible in my life, because in Cuba, you in trouble before. Okay. I said I had to get out of here, but that's a long history. The other part, you have to go to real prison break.
No, I know, but give a short summary and
Sure,
give
okay.
a short summary. We got to stay on point. Remember, we got
Okay, only
limited
we got about, 10 minutes left.
Only I do it. Only I did it. My escape. They compare when I escaped in Florida from maximum security because I got 50 years sent. Right. They compare my escape like how do you say, non-violent escape?
Right.
Perfect escape. Perfect.
Está bien, está bien.
Best. Yeah, perfect. Because only I do it. I don't hurt nobody. I don't broke nothing. I don't destroy nothing. Only I did it jump the fence. Jump the fence. With pair of gloves, with 3 pair of pants, with 3 pair of socks, because razor fence.
Nobody saw you with the razor fence anymore?
Well, when we jumped the first thing, alarm start sign.
Yeah.
Ooh. When we jumped the second fence, the dog still back, make a noise, the dog, because they died the dog inside the prison.
Yeah.
But I got black pepper. You know black pepper?
Yeah.
I spray black pepper.
Good man.
The dog can't follow me.
The crazy thing too, he when he realized he thought they were getting close, he jumped in the water, even though there's alligators there. So he stayed in the water, even though there was alligators
That's
there, for like 2 hours.
February in Palm Beach County is cold. February.
Yeah, so
I'm
we
ready.
had it,
I'm waiting for the bad weather, real bad weather.
Yeah?
Waiting. Yeah, I escaped with this, one guy, a good guy. I believe he got on parole. He served to the United States. I believe he's veteran from Vietnam and Korea War. But do you remember that moment they don't take care of the people?
Oh, yeah.
They go to the street, play hippie, whatever.
So,
you know.
I'm a Vietnam veteran. I know what
Okay,
you're
but
talking
he's a
about,
good guy. Let me tell you something. My respect for my escape partner.
Yeah, yeah.
Bless you, brother.
So
But
that's
you're on the run for 10 years, right?
I run for 10 years later.
and then you get-
In 10 years, I do very good. Work. And believe it or not,
la
believe it or
misma
not,
estada.
believe when I escaped from prison, I run from prison because I go around the United States, never leaving the country. Around the United States. I hide in New York. I hide in when winter time. You know, winter time New York is good and Chicago is good. I don't bother nobody. I don't respect nobody. You know,
Did you work?
I work with different names. But you know, if you use somebody else's social security,
Sure,
you have
yeah.
to work only for 1 year.
Yeah.
Because the lady, if you don't fill it out the income tax,
Yep.
they discover it, they find you. And good question. I go to a Dade County, the county
Dade
jail
County, Florida. Right?
in Miami.
Okay.
Yeah, I helped to my friend Serafin to put the cabins over there inside. The
Oh.
Gabinete, the cabin, yeah. And my time the fugitive. I go inside. They know that because I'm talking about that. Until in 10 years, why they started used to me from the escape. If it's something little happened when I'm running from prison,
Yep.
I had to survive it.
Let's go to that for just a minute about you leaving and the naturalization, because you would not qualify because you escaped.
Escape and something little happened in 10 years and survive
But
it.
you're innocent in reality. So when this is all found out and discovered, and you are exonerated, and you're no longer guilty of the crime that you supposedly committed, even though you escaped, shouldn't that be washed away? Because the reality is you were falsely imprisoned anyway. Why can't that justification occur for him? Do you know?
Well, it should, but Florida has what's called the.
Okay, let me explain
You want
that.
to do?
Okay.
Go ahead.
Okay, I get around 2006. One inmate, Alex Crosser, he get around 2006, same to me. Same, 3 months before, same year. They give the compensation to him. He got record before and after. What happened? They give the compensation straight out to Alan Crosser. But they don't give to me because I escaped, you know? And
Yeah.
not only because I escaped, I'm sorry. because they deport me. When they exonerated me, immigration got me for 3 months. For 3 months, I had to sign my deport papers with different actions. Different actions. You sign, you deport, but they not deport. They frozen. Do you know why I have to do that? Because if I not sign, they deport. Immigration can hold me anytime they want, because I came from Cuba in 1980, Marielito.
I'm not understanding what that was like, Jeff. Can you interpret it a little bit?
I came in 1980, okay?
Yeah.
Immigration. When they exonerated me, immigration got me. I have to sign the deport. The deport.
Yeah, the sign a deport slip.
Deport. If I not sign the deport, I never get out from immigration.
So an immigration, what, would jail you, or what would happen?
Yeah, now holding me.
Oh, they would keep you
because
indefinitely.
Indefinitely, because they use that only for people like me. Like me came 1980.
But the reason they had you in there in the first place is because they said you committed crime by you escape, right?
No,
what was it that they were using?
No. Immigration don't use the escape. So immigration use.
What they use?
I don't got my green card when they arrest me.
Ah, okay.
Okay. I'm illegal.
Okay, we got about 2 or 3 minutes left. What I want to spend my time on here is your
integration
back. What has that been like? Has it been good? Está bien, and no está bien, and has it been good for you? Are you happy now? Did you have trouble when you come back, when you were exonerated?
Well, good. Okay.
We only have about 2 minutes.
You gotta be
okay,
fair.
I'm happy with me because I'm a free ego. I'm born again.
Right.
But innocent project in New York and Florida, they helped to me for 10 years. And I live in the bad town now in Fort Myers, Florida. The first city in Fort Myers have more drug problem. I live over there. In the 32-foot small trailer.
Yeah.
At this moment.
And it's hard for you financially, right? The bottom line to all this, because
it's
you
real
don't,
hard,
because
real
you don't
hard.
have no compensation,
No,
it's very hard for you.
It's real
Okay,
hard.
that's the point.
Real hard.
He's happy to be free, but his living conditions are substandard because he haven't been compensated.
He doesn't want to complain because he's out, and so basically he feels good that he's out, but even though what you have in front of you, like you too, Jeff, you had to go through a metamorphosis. You had to be somebody different. Your family didn't know you.
I want to go to
and
Cuba.
Your family's in Cuba.
I want to go to Cuba.
Well, now
I don't got no money
now.
to go to Cuba. I'm American
maybe
citizen.
we can figure out a way to do that for him, you know?
Yes.
I want to touch this point. I'm not political man, but that's ironic. President Barack Obama here in Cuba and watching baseball game with the Tigers. All right, I can't go back to Cuba.
I'm sorry that has happened. I wish you an opportunity to do that.
Thank you, sir. Thank you. I'm sorry about my English.
No, it's all right. It's okay. We can scratch this up a little bit. It's magic we can do here, but we got to cut it out now. You've been watching FIT TV, the program that brings you behind the scenes of our divorce culture. At FIT, we know you cannot get this information on your own, so we'll bring it to your TV every single week. And of course, we always invite all opposing views. My name is Chris DiMaggio, and thank you very much for watching FIT TV, and we'll see you again next week.